Hey Retro, you best see what the hell Glenn is up to. Yeah, I seen him earlier unloading boxes into the museum from his truck. He was with 905 member Dave.
This dog fiddler is back. How would you know anything about what's going on at the museum? What are you talking about? Glenn's unloading stuff. What are you talking about?
No bullshit, Retro, go to the window and have a look. It looks like they are both unloading several one of 18 scale diecast cars. My sources tell me they were at the antique mall in Woodstock this morning.
Well, I can tell you your sources sniff solvents because Glenn's at work, but let's go have a look at the window and see what the heck you're talking about here. Glenn has several, they're unloading a truck. Let's have a look.
Hey, it's just me, P. Diddy. Come on, what's your problem?
Oh, fuck. Okay, all joking aside, guys, Glenn did really go to work today, but before he went to work, him and Dave went out to the Antique Mall in Woodstock, Ontario. Let me tell you, me and Diane used to go there, and I used to love it. It's got tons of antiques and collectibles. It's like 3 or 4 stories. I can't remember how many. It's been a year or two since I've been there, but it was loaded when I was there. And they both scored several 1 of 18 scale cars. You know what that means, guys. We got to get the cracking. I'll show you guys what we're going to get into, and then I'm going to get comfortable, and then we're going to get into it. So he picked up one of these, AC Shelby Cobra, or Shelby Cobra rather. Sorry, guys. Don't hang on my words. I'm just waking up. But we've already done a bunch of these. It's by Shelby Collectibles, as cool as it is. I wish they all came with these protectives like that, but they don't. That, I'm not a fan of convertibles, but I am a fan of road legends, guys. They do good stuff. And you won't believe what they seen there, guys. After so long of me looking, and then I found one, you guys are going to laugh. So they found one of these. This is majorly different. We're not going to do this today because that's kind of boring to me. But what's not boring is some of these older 1 of 18 scales, even the General Lee, came with the 1 of 64 scale as well, blistered in. See it in the back? And yeah, like I said, they even did a General Lee that came with the 1 of 64 scale. This guy right here. Glenn has one of those too, but Glenn's got everything. But I'll show you what we're going to get into today. This one's different. I don't usually do too many of these. I don't think I've done one yet, actually. And it's one of those ones that's a fairly low number. Let's check it out. Hopefully it's got a serialized chassis even. Here we go, guys. Don't think I've done one of these yet, just by chance. A GTO Judge. 1 of 2500. And it's the Elite Edition. I think these are one of the ones that have a little bit extra details, but we're going to find out, because some of these are better than others. You know that. They're not all the same, all these American Muscle ones. Some of them have way more details. They have a little bit more detail in the engine compartment. You guys know that already. So before we get into that funny story, you guys remember I was looking for a 1 of 18 scale Beetle because I wanted to do my Bumblebee project. It was basically, I wanted the Road Legends Beetle, this guy here, and I was going to put just Autobot decals on it and get a little statue to put beside it of the Bumblebee transformed, and it would have made a cool display. Looked forever for the Road Legends one. It was good quality. Glenn has one. I unboxed it. It's got the right look. I was willing to pay up to $50, $60 boxed if it was in good condition. Found a couple of them. Never in my area. Always an hour or 2 drive, and I'm not going to drive for that. I said I'm going to wait for one to come to my area. Then I scored this guy from AliExpress for $26 shipped to my door, okay? It's got working headlights and everything like that. I'm happy about that, but you want to know how I always say don't pull the trigger right away, guys? Guess what they seen out there today, and guess how much it was? That's the exact one. $30. One of 18 scale, the exact Road Legends one that I've been looking for how long? $30. And it was probably only $30. It's an older one. It's yellow. Not a lot of people want a yellow Beetle unless you're doing like a Bumblebee like I was doing. So that just goes to show. But like I said, I still got mine with the working headlights and all that for $26 shipped. So I have no regrets, thankfully. So new casting, and like I was telling my friend Willie Davidson that came for a recent visit that was saying he wants a Daytona or a Superbird in his collection, I was explaining it to him. Not all Daytonas are created equally. These take a nice picture, but they're more base models and they're older. Something like that, although it's a gold chase, it's got a lot more detail, numbered. Doesn't have to be a chase to have more details either. Check this out. That's kind of the same idea as the one that we're opening, the Elite Edition. It's numbered. And that's kind of a basic one. So let's get gloved up and see what this new casting has to offer. So I have a feeling the way this looks, guys, it's going to take a very nice picture. The paint through the box looks good. We're going to have a close look, see if it's got paint rash, see how old it is. Wearing the gloves because it cuts down on fingerprints big time. I'm not worried about stuff on my hands. Well, sometimes my hands are filthy. Somebody commented that I had the gloves on and like rubbed my nose like that. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is when I rub my bum and my fingers look like O. Henry bars and I like scratch the paint with the peanuts on my fingers. That's what I worry about more than that. So, no, but I wear the gloves for fingerprints mostly. And this box is in excellent shape. For the age of this thing, this is, you could see, I talk about the ribs on some of the boxes. You could see the ribs on it, so the shelf wear hasn't worn off. This is from, so it's not as old as I'm thinking. It's round 2 RC2, 2006. 2006. And it's a round 2, so it should have some extra details. I know that orange Daytona, we did it in an older video. That's very nicely done. So I will read you what the back of this thing says. Oh, it does have a serialized chassis, guys. Limited edition, opening doors and hood. So the trunk doesn't open, which we come to expect with the older ERTLs, even the movie cars, a lot of them. Detailed interior and chassis. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge. The whole truth and nothing but the truth is that Pontiac introduced the Judge option package in 1969, and the verdict among car buyers was that the car was guilty of causing excess excitement. The Judge came available with a number of wild body paint options, a pronounced rear spoiler, and prominent decals. Under the dual scooped hood, the Judge passed sentence with either of two Ram Air V8s. The car didn't have two engines, obviously. And it could do 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds and conquer the quarter mile in 14.5 seconds. All rise, the Judge is approaching. Well, I guess we're going to see when it goes into the docket up on the look-see set for court. It's going to go in front of the real Judge. So let's get into this. Always interested to see older ones we haven't been into yet. Getting out little stubby. Being this is an older one, it will be on the, base. Screwed to the base. The good thing about the newer ones is they're getting away from that. They're on the plastic tray. A lot of them like Greenlight, Auto World. So this has been opened before. It's not factory sealed. But everything's hasn't been abused. Everything's still nice and like whoever opened the box the first time knew how to open it and didn't rip the flaps. Because these flaps can be tricky. we getting it from this side or the other side? Oh, we got it. We got the flap, okay. So this has straps. We want to get the straps off, make sure there's no strap damage. We have cars here in the Cowie Diecast Museum with strap damage, so we know it's not a myth. Keep new collectors, keep the box mint, keep everything mint, the plastic mint, especially that 1 of 2,500 box displaying the number of it. Oh, it had a little white thing on it, but it was just fluff from somewhere over the years. So far, so good. No factory paint rash, guys, but we got to see what's under that strap. Wheels look good, though. Everything looks good. Hopefully, no strap damage. We're going to have a look at that. Okay, first thing we will do is we will get it off the base, and then we'll get the straps. Then we'll have a good look at it. And like I said, there is a nice difference between that black Daytona and the orange one of the same line that this car is from. So hopefully this has those same extra details. But it looks like it's going to take a darn nice picture just from what I'm seeing. Too bad it wasn't the right color and car to be the one from two-lane blacktop. It's funny because ERTL made a couple cars from two-lane blacktop. They made the Daytona, they made the 55 Chev, and I believe they made one other car or two other cars. I don't think they made the GTO. That was a different, I believe other companies made the GTO, but got that nice American Muscle base. Some of them say American Muscle, some don't. This one has 2 screws holding it in. Plastic on the bottom. We even keep the plastic that was on the bottom of the cars, guys. The only thing we don't keep is the straps. Supposed to have a serialized chassis, but I don't see it. Checking to make sure the number didn't pull off with the plastic. I'm not seeing a number on here, guys. Oh, is it? That can't be it. That's small, hard to read, tiny. Wow, guys. Yeah, I don't know if that's the number or not. If it is, I'm going to have to zoom in on it and tell you what it is. And I've never seen it done like that. It's right under where it says ERTL. And it's very small. Very small, so. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing the number. Unless it's hidden somewhere silly. But that's the only number on the bottom, so I guess we'll have to see, guys. Oh, gotta get our knife, 1 sec. So again, guys, the only thing we're tossing out is the straps. We keep any plastic inserts, anything like that. Paint looks beautiful. Oh, there is... Oh, yeah, there is a tiny bit of rash, guys. It's so small, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Usually we have good luck. This has a tiny bit on the door. I'm going to see if I can get zoomed in pictures for you guys to show you. But barely noticeable. It would not stop me from buying this. If I was into this car, that would not stop me from buying it. No strap mark, luckily, but yeah, just that little bit of paint rash. And there's a bubble of it right here. You can actually feel it with my finger, that one. That one almost reminds me of a rust paint bubble. but these can be fixed. It's in the early stages of it. A lot of guys in the Canadian 1 of 18 group recommend a 3-stage polish like Mother's, and you can get rid of a lot of stuff like that. In fact, Dave picked up two of the Chrome Stars cars. The Chrome Stars set, you guys seen me unbox it a while back. If you're interested, have a look. They're not chrome chases, but they look nice. I'll show you a couple. But my favorite one of the set, actually I could show you right now, has a mark on the door from the strap. And Dave got the same car today and it's got the same mark. So we're going to be removing those and I might do a video on it. Like the wheels. So trunk does not open, guys, but that does not deter us. The ERTLs from this era, a lot of trunks don't open. You guys are collectors. You want to hear some funny comments I get? Got a comment on Facebook on I think it was on YouTube. Yeah, it was on YouTube. On the video about the Chrome Chase, the Shelby Collectibles one, the super rare one that there was none on eBay at the time that I posted it. I'll show you. That guy here, you guys remember that guy? Well, it's in the Cowie collection now. There was a comment on the video that said, if that's the Chase, isn't it supposed to have an anodized finish? It looks anodized to me. It does look weird in some of the videos and pictures though, so I can understand some confusion with it. Here's the funny comment I was thinking to tell you guys that I forgot. That was from non-collectors. I explained it to them and they were cool about it. But I posted pictures, beautiful pictures of the Chrome Knight Rider by Joyride ERTL that Glenn has in his collection. Lucky bugger. It's beautiful in pictures, as you can see here. Well, a couple guys, actually about 3 guys, posted comments under the picture that said, that's not kit, that's car. Because of the way it looked, the Chrome picture made it look kind of two-tone, I guess, whatever. So I showed the picture of it in a box, and I said, no, it's actually kit, and I explained it's a Chrome Chase, and one of the guys said, oh, cool, like, because he genuinely didn't know. They thought that I was mistaken about it. But a non-collector would not know what the heck a Chrome Chase is. Like I said, a friend of mine years ago, before I collected this stuff, back when I was collecting drugs, tried to sell me a Chrome General Lee in the box for $50. And I thought about it and I said, it looks cool and everything, but nah, if I ever buy one of those, it's got to be orange. And I turned him down. Non-collectors don't know, guys. Okay, so this just looks like really... Steering feels good. Everything feels good except that little bit of paint rash. The wheels look good. It's got Firestone tires. Everything looks... We still got to figure out that number. I'm going to zoom in on that number with my camera, but show you guys the inside of the car. No chrome paint pen needed. They took the extra step for that. I remember that with the Daytona as well. It's got the chrome. And those are separate molded plastic pieces, it looks like. Yep. So it's not just painted. I think it's going to take a mean photo, guys. And I'm a Mopar guy, movie car guy. But I don't hate these for sure. They have a good look. And I think this is going to take nice pictures. Real nice pictures. First time unboxing one of these, guys. All the cars I've ever unboxed. I've never done one of these. Excited to see the Glamour shots. Now, it doesn't have anything crazy like an opening glove box, seat belt, stuff like that. You know, what the high-end ones have. It's about mid-end, I'd say. Now let's see under the hood. This is where they put a little bit extra into it usually. I haven't seen one of these yet. The Daytona was a little bit plumbed and wired, if you know what I'm saying. We gotta see if this has any of that. And then it's time for court. Okay, hood opens nice. It's got the ERTL hinges. They might not look pretty, but they are awesome in the way that they do not break. They're very utilitarian. And it does have that little bit of extra love under the engine bay, guys. I'll show you you know what, I'm going to show you a plain engine bay, like a basic one. That's got a little bit extra effort into it. Let me show you a basic one. So this OG Vanishing Point was a gift from Giuliano. It is spotless and gorgeous. It takes a beautiful picture. Takes the real nice retro collectibles money shot, that shot that I get. Under the hood here, this is the closest I could show you to a more basic engine compartment that's out of the box, as much as I love this car. And there's even more basic engines than that. Love this car to pieces though. And like I said, I've seen more basic ones than this. But the Elite castings like that have a little bit of extra love under the engine compartment. Under the hood rather, in the engine compartment. Just a little bit of extra. I think this one's well executed, guys. Well done. Hood it opens up beautiful like that Vanishing Point too. Let's see what I mean. It's got different colors. You can see the alternator. You guys will see it better up on the look-see set. But well done. And we got to find that number. So let's do some detective work, guys, and see what we can find out. Ooh, sexy. Dual exhaust sticking out. Didn't show you guys the back, I don't think. Okay, let's have a look.
Hey, you walking penis with ears. I thought you said this had a serialized chassis. More bullshit, retro collectibles. We will have to start calling you Retro Gioke soon.
Ignore him, guys. The only reason he's showing up is because TMU Joe Rogan is on holiday for Christmas. He's back home seeing his family. Ignore that guy. He's a weirdo. And by the way, TMU Joe Rogan says Merry Christmas. He's going to try to pop in before the end of the episode if he can. About the chassis, that's weird because usually they're pretty straightforward. We did have a GMP that there was a number hidden in the trunk. That was fun when me and Glenn found it. But usually with the ERTLs, they're pretty straightforward. Like I've seen them printed on the exhaust pipe, like loud and clear, this many out of this many. Sadly, some don't have a number. Or this one here, you guys remember the $70 1 of 500 chrome chase Torino. That number was loud and clear. On the Torino, there was no missing that number. The only visible number, and this doesn't look like it. Some don't have the numbers on the bottom. We know that there's 2,500 made. We just don't know what number this one is out of the 25. What can you do?
Wow, no serialized undercarriage. I guess this means Glenn and Dave will have to go back to the flea market and headbutt the vendor. Merry Christmas, Retro Maniacs. I am back home for the holidays, but I will be stopping in to say hello from time to time.
That joke. Normally I should be angry at you about the headbutt violent jokes, but since it's the holidays, thanks for dropping in. Could you have dropped in a little bit sooner, though, and chased that weirdo out of here? By non-violent means, of course. Anyway, good to see you, Joe, and, yeah, get rid of that guy. So here we go, guys. If anybody is a fan of this body style of GTO, you see one of these, snag it. It's well done. Some of the older diecasts, like I said, I did a posting on Facebook, not even older ones, some that are not a lot of money. Just look great in photographs. I'll show you the car that I was talking about on Facebook. It's a newer one, but it's an inexpensive one. But this one just looks good. The way it sits and everything. I think it's going to take some awesome glamour shots. And I'm going to try to show you guys that paint rash if I can get the camera zoomed in on it under the light here. Okay guys, here's that one spot. You could see it. It actually looks like a rust bubble almost. And I'll show you on the other side, but it's so little, it would not stop me from buying the car. Like on my Starsky and Hutch car, it's a lot worse. Luckily, you can't really notice it. Where was that spot? Ah, there we go. See? You could barely notice it. That is paint rash, guys, right there. That's what we're always talking about. And you can get it a lot worse than that, like I said. Sadly, it's two of my heavyweight Ertls that have the paint rash. It's my Smokey and the Bandit Ertl and my Starsky and Hutch Striped Tomato. I guess all of the Smokey and the Bandit Ertls had paint rash and similar problems. I guess it was just a model that was known to have some issues. As much as I love the Ertl Starsky and Hutch, one issue that it had, the Ford, if you look on the hood, it's way out of place. And it's like that on all of them. It wasn't just like that on my own. It was even like that on this guy. All the Torinos had it by Ertl. The Artisan, it's in the proper place. So getting back to business, guys, it's funny. My ex, Diane's a big, huge fan of red. She would love this. Red is starting to grow on me because this thing pops a little bit. Let's see if I can get you an interior shot while I'm on the tripod and no shaky. How's that? Oh, look at that, guys. A little bit of shaky. See, it could be a little bit better detailed, like it looks a little bit plasticky. The pedals aren't filled in, but then they have plastic parts on the door for like the door handle and stuff like that. So it's not horrible. What I think they really did a good job with, I think the rims pop on this. Coming around to the back, giving you guys a good look. So again, Ertl of this era, trunks do not open on the majority of them. Give you guys a look from the Canadian side. The doors open beautifully and they open wide on this. That was weird, guys. I thought I heard something behind me here and I'm the only one in here. So there's a good look from the passenger side. They did at least put a little bit of extra effort into the interior. I think this is going to be one that's going to take pictures that pop though, the exterior pictures. Okay guys, here's the part where we're going to get a better shot of it up here. See if I can get it open. The Ertl hinges open beautifully, but they kind of click shut as well. And they could be hard to open. But it's got some nice details. Better than the average, better than the base models, like what I was telling you. It's even got a little bit of detail on the fan shroud at the front. Not too shabby though. I was looking under here. Is the production number hidden under there maybe? Nope. There's the front plate, my Judge. I think some of these cars were based on real cars, some of them. I could be wrong though. Don't kill me in the comments, please.
Okay, Retro, I have to get back with the fam here, and I have to drive Nana to go grab her medical Buddha for her cataracts. Let's see some glamour shots before I have to duck out again, my favorite part of the show. seeing how these cars look in pictures.
Okay, Joe, chill. If I do that, you better plug the t-shirts at the end like you promised. Anyway, while I got the Glamour shots set up, guys, check out Glamour shots I got of this other car. It came out beautiful. While I got this set up, check out this other beauty. This came out so good, I had to show you guys. I took pictures of it earlier for Facebook. That is the 1/18 scale Chrome Chase Night Rider by Joyride ERTL. She takes a beautiful picture. This and the Starsky and Hutch are two of my favorite Chrome Chases of the movie cars. They just take a beautiful picture, both of them. So when I seen this earlier, I said, wow, I gotta show these guys. Look at that. Boom. There's the money.
Retro Maniacs, don't forget the Style and Retro Collectibles t-shirts, and now hoodies are available sporting that killer Retro Collectibles logo. Only $25 Canadian plus shipping for t-shirts and $40 Canadian plus shipping for a hoodie.
Thanks, Joe, but I kind of meant at the end of the video.
Come on, Retro, I am jonesing. I chased away that weirdo and threw a can of Pepsi at him, then plugged your t-shirts and hoodies. Can we please see some Glamour shots now?
I admit I've been taking some mean photographs lately, so I understand, Joe, why you want to see them. Let's get into the Glamour shots, guys. Time for court. 1969 Pontiac GTO, aka the Judge. Damn! This is well represented in this 1/18 scale by American Muscle. It's an Elite edition. You guys see it takes a nice picture. The interior could be a little bit more detailed, but the rest of it pops. I think the paint pops. Tiny bit of paint rash, not enough for me to keep from buying it. Under the hood's well done. I love the wheels and rims on it, but under the hood is well done. I think the whole thing pops. I'm a Mopar guy and a movie car guy. And if I was a fan of this year GTO Judge, I'd grab one. Oh, the money shot's backwards. Boom! There's the money shot for this car. Hey guys, before I sign off and say goodnight, these are tasty. If you haven't tried them yet, try them. Try them. Street taco. Before I say goodnight though, I mentioned earlier in the video about a car that I photographed earlier that sometimes cars don't have to be $400 cars to look good in pictures. I said I would show you the car. This guy right here. It's done by Greenlight Artisan. The hood doesn't open, only the doors open on it. But as you can see, it snaps a pretty decent photo. So sometimes it's not all heavyweight cars that take a decent photo. And like I said, personally, I think this one kicks butt for pictures. We have some coming up. We have that convertible. We have this different guy here. That's different. Didn't Gary Cooper have a car like this? I think they made a Gary Cooper movie car. And it was like this, actually. But different because it's got the 1/64 scale. We're going to check that out one day. That convertible I'm looking forward to checking out. Couple cool cars to check out. And plus we got mail coming that we've been waiting forever. So if the mail ever gets here, we'll have mail days as well. Anyway guys, thank you very much for tuning in. You know what I'm going to say. I say the same thing as always. Smash like. While you're at it, click the bell notification. Make sure you get my most recent videos. As always, guys, happy hunting.